So I'm going to thank Steve very much for backing us up here with this technical talk on the 3D printer. And I hope you enjoy what he has to say, really. And Bible as well. We all know each other, we've all been introduced and stuff, so I'll say just dig it and hand you over to Steve.
Thank you very much. Right, I've brought some others and stuff that we'll go through later on with all this we're doing. Don't worry guys, I noticed that they've done this as being like a 2-hour talk. You don't need 2 hours to talk about this, that's why I love this machine. So, I don't have a conflict of interest here because I'm not being paid for tonight. Not because the tariff thing, they're very good actually, they've got me some lovely beers and they did offer to pay. But I, hand on heart, wanted to come and talk about what we've been doing because I love it when we get something new and exciting, and I like when technicians we get our heads together, and I think it's a game changer for us all. So when they asked, I said, yeah, I'll come over and I'll show you what we're doing. And on the back of that, in utter honesty, we've only been going at this for what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? So you're seeing it exactly as it is, and I'll talk you through everything that we've learned in that short period. Because I want to get to this really, this is what I love about the job, this is what we all love about the job. We make people smile, we've been doing it amazingly well for a very long time as a profession. So people are like, well, so you know, what's new, why do I have to change? I'm doing a good job, I'm doing a really good job as it happens. But it's just progress because these scanners are coming in. Our mix now of digital work is we've now got 25% digital to handle. Same case that we did here on both, because we were doing some studies on the accuracy of them, now coming out for a big related project. And at the time we were using 3D medical print, and I'd still say they're the benchmark for me of the quality that I wanted to attain if I was going to do anything else. So I use that as my safe standpoint. I refer everything back to those. And if you weren't, if you didn't have it, I'd use that. But we've embraced CAD completely as a laboratory. We don't have any traditional burnout, pressing, anything on site at all. We do everything in a CAD situation. And it's all because I love the fact that we're just taking what Makoto Yamamoto taught us way back in the 70s. We can do everything at full contour, we can design everything in CAD quite quickly, whereas he used to do it all by hand by wax matrix, then strip that footage to relayer. We can do that relatively quickly now, and know we're getting a really good substructure to support all the lovely work that we put on top of it, so it doesn't fail, we don't see it again. Because that kills the lab, you know it's like rework, just kills your productivity, it kills your profit. But it's really time. I knew, there was only me and Ian when we first started, and we were joined later on by Lisa. I knew we were going to be up against it at the time, I knew it was going to be a killer for us, and I had to be as efficient as we could be, but I also knew we had very demanding clients, so we could not drop our quality. So I had to have consistency all the way across the board, but I also couldn't afford to waste time doing the traditional, more time-consuming things. And this is not just unique to me, this is coming to all of us, I'm afraid. Declining dental technicians since 1980, these are the American statistics, 40% have left. Labs that closed between 2010 and 2013, 4,000 US labs went to the wall. Not just went because people retired. That was 40% of their market. Lab owners that are due to retire in the next 5 years, 50% of them. Now, in America, that's where they're due. So time is going to be vital. We cannot waste time in the sort of labour-intensive building processes. And I'll come to you with something simple like wax-ups later, and we change that purely based on time. And the other kind of side of this pinch is everyone I spoke to is mentally busy, and that's because there is a growth of 4%, which is an annual, so a global growth of 4% in the dental market. And we're seeing more of that in the implant side anyway. So we're all going to be up against it. Less technicians, more due to retire. The UK is actually mirroring the Americans because this was when the GDC register opened, and this was the last verified count. That was the drop-off in the GDC registered technicians. Now you could argue that some stay, some whatever, but I actually know quite a few who did leave or have retired. And the problem we've got is Americans have got an awful lot that are due for retirement, already at retirement age. We've got exactly the same problem in the UK. Some of the most skilled, best technicians out there, unfortunately, should probably not be in the bench in 5 years' time. Well, they probably will, because technicians die and get carried out, don't they? But they shouldn't be.
You're looking at me.
They shouldn't be. So we're seeing the same thing. So this brings me to when I saw this, I knew this was something I needed to get involved with. So I'm not going to mess around a lot more about it. I'm going to get straight into how we use it. First thing you're going to need to do is when you've got your designs, because everything else you do is in CAD. So once I've created the Emacs press that I'm going to make, or the coping or the model, it's exported as an STL file. That all happens in your ExaCADs, your Dental Wings, your 3D, whatever your program is. This is just a clean printer. Imagine it as the printer at home, your HP printer. If I send an A4 piece of paper with a certain font and certain things on it, reproduce that faithfully. This has very few settings. All it does is faithfully reproduce what you give it. The only three variables are micron settings, plate leveling, and plate pressure. And that's just to do with making sure you don't get a misprint or something fall off. The micron setting is something that's quite important, and I've got a model to talk about this with later on. So it goes the opposite way. 25 microns is more accurate than 100 microns. Human hair is around about 100, between 180 microns. So 25 microns is going down to about a third of that. So the lower the number in microns, the finer the print. So all that basically means is, when it's printing it up, when we look at the occlusions of some of these, which we will do later, you'll see some at the 100, you can see more of what looks more like a fingerprint, because that's between each layer, it's made a step that's more visible to the human eye. Down at 25, it's imperceptible, you can barely see it. And that means that what it's done is, when it's done that laser that bounces across it, as we see the laser going now, it will move the plate to disengage that, and pull it up clear. The wipe will go and it'll bring it down, but it'll only bring it down by the set amount I've told it on the next layer to go at, being that 100, 50 or 25. And I'll explain something later on when the quote is out originally. You'd think 25 is the best, so it'd be the best for everything, like 4K TV, better picture, more pixels. It's not actually true. It's specific for your print job, and I'll explain why you need to look at that. First things we did, because we were, I'll be honest, we were kind of wary. It seemed too good to be true, it seemed too cheap to be true, so we did some calibration tests. We got a 40mm block, we put it on the base, we printed 40mm blocks. We tested it at 40mm block. Are the edges straight? Is it stable? When we cure it and leave it for 3 days, is it the same? I'm sorry, but I'm used to reps coming in and telling me I need to spend 25 or 30 grand on the printer, so when someone tells me I can have a tenth of the price, my alarm bells are ringing all over the place like here.
Honest reps, funny Steve, that's what it is.
Well, honest reps. And then I thought, okay, I'm confident with that, I like that. I wasn't confident enough to start doing models, so I said, right, okay, what we'll start doing now is we'll build plates. So we did some impression picture plates. So, not the end of the world if they're not, that accurate. A lot of people know Precision's CDT, no word of a lie. When they put this in the mouth and they just put the fins to washes in, they couldn't get it out. It bored it so well, formed it so well, they had to get the patient to apparently make them pretend they're blowing up the balloon so that then they could get it to drop and get it out. But it fit that well. Thought, okay, test two is good, we're on something. Then I was happy to start doing kind of diagnostic type of models. So models that weren't going to have implant bits put in straight away. Because for me, the most scary bit was the bit when we were going to put an implant analog in, put a abutment on, and build a crown on it and send it to a surgeon. Because I knew we were safe with the 3D medical print one, which we had a lot of money for, and then I was just a bit wary. But once we moved up to that, again, it's about trust, but I didn't trust it enough at the time. These were coming out, we were getting great results from them. Not Memosil, because yours is called crystal stuff on, and then you can transfer it over to the mouth, and great seat, great sit. So we knew it was the right stuff. So then we hit it with implant models, and that's where we realised what you don't tweak in the printer, you tweak in your model builder settings. That's where we had to tweak things like the friction pins, how much friction we wanted for these little pins. If you want to try passing that down, in there is a ELOS slab analog, and they're contoured in a certain way, so they only go in one direction, but they have a little lip so it's a clip fit. So it has to be tight enough so it goes down and clicks, and then won't move at all. If you put too much friction on, you just won't get the thing down. So that's why I had to change the model builder, and I'm quite happy to share. We use 3Shape, so I will share our 3Shape model builder settings with anybody. They just ask for them, print them off, plug them into yours. It's the same. there's no calibration between the two, like sometimes calibrate scanners. If you do those model settings, it will do that for you with ELOS scanners. So you'll see how that is set in there. And you'll notice it's only a small model. I didn't take Yorkshireman. I actually take Scotsman, but I live in Yorkshire. So the problem was I didn't want to waste loads and loads of full arch models just to try and analog in each one and find that it's not quite right yet. It's not quite right yet. So I just printed loads of small ones that size, took it out, not quite right. Next one, printed it a smaller size. Once I had the whole sizes where I wanted them, then I moved on to just doing all of the full arch prints. Because after that, no word of a lie, it's the same thing every time. Put them in the print job and they go. If I get quadrant models like this, I can get 4 or 5 jobs on the plate. If I get full arches and a mix like that, I only get down to about 3 on a plate. But a plate only takes me about 3 hours. So in a day, I'm going to get 3 runs. Take it off in the morning, take my night plate off, run one, and as soon as it's finished, I take it off and run the next one because I have them queued up in the nesting software. This is a free bit of software called Preform that they give you. And you literally just grab your STL files, you drag it in, and I'll show you on the computer here, because we've got it here, much like play with it. And it allows you to move it around, and you can put these things on, called supports. So this is a jaw that I printed. So you need a support if there's any element that's going to come back on itself, because it can only print up. So as it comes up in a layer, it can't go back around, so it'll need some heavy undercuts to support to go up. But for implant models or anything like this, where it's got a flat and it's going to have it straight to the model, we print straight to the plate. And it's just saving me the cost and time of breaking all of these off. Because that bit at the bottom, that's wasted. When these come out, what might be your Emax and Castable, they come out with that little bit on the bottom. There's probably as much resin in that as there is in that. But you have to do that on these, because you can't put these straight to the plate. You break them off, and the little nobbins it leaves on the top, so small that you can even think the size of those. It takes nothing to think about. Yeah. So it prints out like you see here, with the holes in separate tissues, and then you just take it with a little insertion tool, and you turn it around to rotate, and you push it over and you hear a click. It's a proper audible click. I think I've got a video of us doing it when we finally got that one to go, right, that's it, we're happy now, we know it's right. Again, just the last couple of prints we've done just show we do now a mixture of traditional crown and bridge next to implants. I have no worries now about throwing anything into that printer. Everything so far which would go on tomorrow has come out to be absolutely spot on. So we're happy. That was a cement retained bridge, not a screw retained bridge, so it was a bottom with cement bridge on top of it. That fit absolutely spot on. The only thing that I was just saying to Gwyn is I would still, for any scans of direct screw retained fixture, I still want a verification jig, and I still want to verify that. Because I don't know how much accuracy we've got in a scanner. It's not this print I'm worried about, I'm worried about the scanner. How accurate is it really picking it up?
What system is that? What system is that?
That's ELOS. That's ELOS.
Have you done any more?
ELOS EV. Oh yeah. ELOS do analogs for all the different implant companies. So ELOS is a company in Denmark, I think. Is it Denmark? So they Sweden. And so they produce these replica analogs that basically go into any of the models, so be it Noble, 3i, whoever. They produce them for them. They just happen to be EV those ones. So you've nested it, you're ready to print, you literally click print. The only thing you've got to remember to do is, because it's a gravity system, the back of here is the tank of the resin. You just slot it in, and it's got, anybody into mountain biking already, you've got those camel packs. It has that little bike feeder on it, so it won't let water out until you bite it. That's exactly what it's got on the bottom. So nothing drips out, it stays there until the little arm comes over and makes it release the resin. So it comes down that back channel and keeps this at a constant level as it's printing. So all you've got to do is open that. If you don't open that, there's a vacuum in there, won't let the resin go through. What we've done, I don't know, again, because I'm a bit cautious, I know it's drawing the air in through the top, so we got a little bit of fine mesh with a laggy band, and we stuck it over the top, but only because we're in a small lab and dust is a hard thing to control in a small lab. I didn't want dust over time being pulled into it, so it ended up being dirty at the end. So it's not anything they told us to do. And then you're away, then you print, and you see the laser will hit it. You can literally print, that jar came out of our printer from this.